And we're back. Game 3, round 1 of the playoffs. This is the 7th season of the CeleNation League. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Joshua Gonzalez, joined here by 1v1 god, Joel Francis.
Yo.
Here we got La Familia, sponsored by Pest Patrol of Central Florida, taking on the Martians, sponsored by Amat Law. We got some key players here, starting with La Familia. Braylon Pickens, former MVP. Xavier Morris, reigning Defensive Player of the Year and former league leader in assists. And for the Martians, we have Phil Wells, two-time All-Star, top 10 all-time in scoring. Dante Harnett Jr., top 3 Rookie of the Year, voting, averaging 19.8 points, 6.3 assists, 4.5 rebounds, and shooting over 50% from the field. This is going to be a good one. Yeah. 2 upsets so far today. You think Martians can pull it off against a really strong team?
I think Martians have the aggressiveness and a little bit of the skill set of what it takes, but with a well-coached team like Tone, it's going to be a tough one for sure.
Oh, yeah. Coach Toe, known for having being hot the second half of the games, makes some great adjustments during the games as well.
And Braylon starts it off being aggressive. He gets that call a lot. Mm-hmm. He doesn't even kick out OD bad, but it's just the way he comes down. He gets so high on his jumper, it's hard not to give him that foul because there's so much time.
Yeah, he just hangs in the air.
And he hits the first.
It's a hard shot to time.
Yeah, it's definitely. We got Don making another ref appearance.
Is he? Where is he? Oh, he is.
Didn't give him that foul.
Marcus Zambrano.
They're being aggressive early.
Oh,
and one.
Wow.
And
Mark
one.
Zambrano.
This is the intensity that the Coyotes came out with. Everybody's coming down. No, for real. Hey, look, even the second round guy, the third round guy, the fourth round guy, everybody's looking to score, looking to contribute to the offense.
D-Time stepped up for the Martians 2 weeks ago. Got them the win to get them to the dance here.
Day trying to make his case for Defensive Player of the Year.
So the Martians got another big game. Wow, they just left that wide open. Whoa! Did not expect that one. Oh, wow.
Put a little too much soul glow on that one.
There we go.
This one, okay.
There we go. We were about to say.
He put too much beard oil on last night. Slipped right out of his hand. Phil for 3, no good. Braylon with a nice high rebound.
Oh, wow, gets hit.
You see, the same thing. He takes so much time. He's so patient.
Yeah.
And he knows how to manipulate the refs. Especially a guy like Nick. It's easy. It's pretty easy to.
Yeah. They don't take much.
I like number 3. I think he's been playing.
Oh, yeah, Maine?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Playing really good. He always got a outer space pair of shoes on.
Oh, yeah, and for a rookie, man, he's been playing solid this season.
Oh, most definitely.
Hey, just attack. You know they're going to look to foul.
He definitely was one of my candidates for most improved. I don't know if he made the ballot, but I definitely like how he's playing this season.
Yeah, they call him the main show.
You got Chief?
The 2 key players is X, and I think that's a very good analysis because X is the guy that moves the ball around for them, but sometimes because of how great of a player Bladen is, they shy away from giving it to X first and letting him make those decisions.
Yeah.
They kind of live and die with keeping the ball in Braylon's hand and live with whatever decision he makes.
100%.
Oh, here goes Vaughn. Fresh off an OBL season.
Slipped right there.
Oh! Great shot, Vaughn.
Vaughn with the throw.
Another thing, Phil has to stay mentally locked in this game. If Phil's not mentally locked in, the more look, see, and this is what I'm talking about right now.
Yeah. Call timeout. He wants the floor to be cleaned up right there because he did slip.
Okay, but he does seem like he is pretty level-headed this game. He said he slipped. What's that? Is that a slip and fall brought to you by Amat Law?
Yeah.
Always wanted to say that.
With that hot season coming around the corner, Pest really starting to come out. And if you got Pest, call Pest Patrol. Say goodbye to bugs, rodents, and unwanted guests with Pest Patrol. Their expert team provides fast, reliable, and affordable pest control solutions. They do residential and commercial services. They're safe and effective on treatments, and they have satisfaction guaranteed. So go ahead and give them a call at 407-944-9445 or visit their website at pestpatrol1.com to book your service today.
What's up?
Bouncy, bro.
Hey, yo, I don't know if Mike has merch, but he has on the CeleNation socks right now.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see that? Hey, can we get an angle on that? Raheel, can we get a close-up on the socks right here?
Look at this
Limited edition CeleNation socks. Can we get a close-up? Can we get a close-up? No, not the Makos, the CeleNation socks. Yo, listen. Bray's too tight.
That was great. He said close up and he was still filming the thing.
It's all good. Chief. Letting this impact being felt early.
Chief and Day-Day being on the court at the same time is tough. Tay swings it at D-time. He could shoot. Oh, knocks it down.
His confidence is growing with every shot.
He played so good 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Literally stepped up and won the game for the Martians, him and Phil.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shot by Braylon. Misses it. It's
hit
super,
the crowd on that one.
Super hard to time his shot. Like, as a defensive player, it's...
Yeah. Braylon's going to need to get going.
Oh, yeah.
That's like a little Iverson move. Vaughn swinging the ball.
D-time taking it up. Finds.
Phil. And one. You got to call that. And one.
Sweet finish of the day brought to you by Ash's Bake Shop. Braylon for three.
Oh, that's out of bounds. Sub. Tone making an early sub.
Shakespeare coming out
off of an injury. Let's see how he gets involved.
Much needed bye week for him.
Most definitely. Dante with the deep one in 4-point range.
Can't hit. Now it'll be interesting to see how he moves on that ankle.
Yeah, most definitely.
Hasn't played for 2 weeks.
I seen him on Instagram on IG.
Wow.
No hesitation.
Nope.
But that's what we like.
Yep. One of La Familia's biggest key players is Shakespeare.
Yeah, most definitely. Good swing. Look at
on the floor. On La Familia.
Jump ball.
Yep.
Day-Day doing what he does. They should make Day-Day the mascot for.
Oh, they don't have the
pest control.
We don't have the sponsor list.
Oh, what's
they're up there though.
Pest control what?
Oh yeah, Pest Patrol. Yeah.
Pest Patrol.
Kyle Arts.
Day-Day, gotta give up your body on that Day-Day. Mike.
Hey, bringing it up.
Good screen. Edgy.
Pushes past all the La Familia and gets it in. Wow. That was an awkward angle, but hey.
He's actually pretty good at that running shot. I've seen Dante tapes. His little hoop mixtape. That's a shot he likes to hit a lot.
Yeah, it's like something you don't expect. You're like, he won't shoot it from there.
Yeah.
Moving.
They definitely got to get shot dunk. I don't think they've really utilized shot dunk on this team. Sterling.
He can shoot. Look.
Good relocate by shot dunk.
Oh, can't hit there.
Right on cue. Dante. Tricky. That would have been the sweet finish of the day for sure. Sweet move of the day, definitely.
That was nasty.
And then,
look at him.
And he's back on the defensive end. That's what we love that. That could have been a travel easy. And you see what Day-Day's doing? That's what they need Chief to do.
Yep. Calm everything down, become the facilitator of the team.
Because Day-Day doesn't move the ball as well as Chief.
No, yeah, Chief is one of those pure point guards. He's good at it. That's his role.
Be ready in 2 minutes. You're going in 2 minutes.
Tone making a early change.
I won't question Tone either. His IQ is up there, so he might see something we don't. Tay throws it up. Can't get it. D-time with the rebound. Oh, that's going to be a foul on La Familia.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the thing. When D-Time became aggressive 2 weeks ago, that's how they won that game.
Yeah, for sure. Even Horace is not here for them today.
Oh,
but,
you're right.
Oh, no, he is here.
Where is he?
He's
He's sitting right next to Uno, cheesing. Look at him.
Look at the aggressive. Yeah. That's what Horace was doing a couple of games ago. Just coming in, trying to make an immediate impact.
Yep.
And that's what it's translated to the rest of the team.
100%.
Marco's back on the free throw line. They gotta box him out because he's gonna get an offensive board for sure.
Yeah,
1,000%. He's going up. Most definitely.
And it's sneaky too. Yeah, he's very sneaky.
He's a guy you can easily fall asleep on the court, but make no mistake, he will get those boards. He will put it back up.
100%. Got to make those free throws.
Didn't convert the free throws, but La Familia ball. Chief being aggressive.
Oh, he's so fast.
Yeah. Him and Data, they're pretty much the same player.
Yeah.
Data is just a little bit more
aggressive
on
with the
defense.
score. Yeah. And you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. The defense of his.
Yeah, same thing. Look at that, Carter. And they just caused another turnover. Kyle, they're swinging the ball and look, and one. How that wasn't called, I don't know.
And it's been like that all day.
Yeah, they need this one.
Oh!
Right on cue.
That was so pretty. Sub on the next step ball.
Peasy with the
Phil Wells, also known as Joel, by my fellow commentator.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm sorry about that. I always get you guys confused. You guys have the same frame.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's funny because you catch it. It's funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's some good shoe game on the court today. I gotta admit,
yeah.
it's a lot of nice kicks on the court today.
You know, it's kind of hard to tell who fell.
Like,
who
look
fell is right.
Look at Dede right now.
Oh, those shoes are nice. Never seen anything like that. Yo, Braylon shoes are nice too.
Yeah, see? D-Time being aggressive. Uh-oh.
D-Time for
Looking to
three.
give it up. Not quite. STK in the game.
Kyle Arts did a good job of backing Steve out of the paint. Steve has to be more aggressive in the paint. Sometimes I feel he plays a little soft in there.
Yeah, I think sometimes because he's a big body, we had something similar going on with Q on the Makos.
Yeah,
my first season on the Makos. Oh, well. Transition, aggressive, bucket.
As you were saying.
Yeah. We had something similar with Q. Because he was a big body. It's like he wasn't. Well, you know, us smaller guys, we know we have to bump in there.
Right.
But it's like sometimes the bigger guys, they don't feel like they have to bump. They feel like they can just turn because they have the advantage. And I think that's what happens with STK.
Yeah.
Horace, like I said, being aggressive from the jump. Every guy on the Martians, so by the La Familia, but every guy on the Martians, they want to shoot. They're not. They don't need permission to shoot.
Right.
Ziggy has inspired his guys to all come out aggressive, and I think it's showing in the on the stat sheets.
100%. Still anybody's game. It's tied. Maine.
See, on a La Familia coach tone team, you could get sub for that.
You could definitely get sub for that.
If your back of your jealous doesn't say Pickens
or Shakespeare,
yeah, for sure.
That's a nice little turnaround shot from Shakespeare there.
Ziggy, look,
pulls up for three.
I'm telling you, these guys
gotta be careful though.
Yeah,
gotta be careful because if Ziggy makes that,
you gotta remember he just came off an injury.
Yeah,
I don't know about full court passes.
Yeah, you're expecting him to go into a full sprint on the ankle. Tay for three.
Gets his own rebound.
Oh, right into the hands of Coach Tone. They're fighting for the ball.
Yeah. I like that.
Slip and fall. Brought to you by Amat Law. Tensions are high.
Tensions are high. It's playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
Playoff basketball. Whoever wins this is going to the finals, right?
Is it? I think it's a conference, right, or something like that. Yeah. Right? Yeah, because it's 8 teams. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they'll go to like what is it? A semifinals.
Yeah. The refs are not holding their whistle this game.
Oh no.
Makos Coyotes. Ghost was holding the whistle for sure. Let's just call that. Let's just call that we see it. Some camera issues.
Yep.
Getting it squared away. Can we shout out the fans for
Yeah.
all supporting CeleNation basketball.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice three from Shakespeare.
with a three.
Yeah.
And he's on the board.
There's a lot of people here for playoffs. Low key, the fans.
Wow, look at that.
He glides through the air.
Pushing the ball, Shakespeare. Can he hit another one?
Oh,
From the
yeah.
other side?
Knocks it down. Oh, no,
Good
can't.
tip.
Chief. Nice pass to Braylon. Braylon,
One
fade
leg.
away.
Almost. Look at how Shakespeare's being. Look at that.
With injured ankle and all, it looks like he's recovered.
And that's what we need. We need Phil locked into the game.
Yep. It's almost like he plays better when he's angry.
And
Oh, you got to jump for that. I feel like if you're as tall as
you gotta jump.
SDK, I feel like he feels like he's smaller than he really is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he has a big body, but you know the mind of a
Shakespeare,
small one.
another
Yeah.
one.
Oh man.
Yes, sir. He's back. He's back.
He's back.
To be or not to be.
Oh, he's back.
William Shakespeare. Huge
Coach,
three.
yeah, Coach Tone is a little
Familia.
bit mad too. That aggressiveness.
Now, this is where the Martians need a little bit of help because there's so many voices in the huddle. They need Ziggy to be the voice of reason. Kind of like Lil Durk. How he's the voice for the streets.
Yeah.
They need Ziggy to be the voice for the Martians.
He's a hero. Yeah. He's got to be that hero, man. But you're right. He needs to, talk to his team, communicate, let them know they're not out of this. They just need to fight with the same tenacity they did 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. This is a good timeout.
Yeah,
8 points. 8 points.
Yeah, they start to get their role players going.
3-4 possession game.
Yep.
That was a good timeout by the Martians.
As for Shakespeare, man, heating up.
He's heating up. We got 2 full leg sleeves in full effect. Oh, 3. Ziggy got in on the action.
It's because I've had a couple ankle sprains, and it's hard to come back from them.
Yeah.
Especially in a game like this where it's constantly running, constantly stopping on the dime. Gotta be careful. Look at that.
Way to be aggressive.
Tate does a good job of getting in there and trying to get contact, but unsuccessful there. Braylon. Oh!
Great ball movement, baby.
Now it's a 10-point game. La Familia building some momentum here.
And they're running the zone too as well.
Can't hit there.
Good rebound. Shakespeare. Good rebound.
So aggressive, yeah.
They got a lot of aggressive guys on the Martians.
What a pass.
I don't know how defensively solid each individual player is. They're all pretty good on defense, but I don't think you can really hang your hat on anybody on defense on the Martians. But a lot familiar is a defensive-minded team first.
Day looking to slow down and chew the clock.
But
does he really want to cool down
I don't like this.
the squad?
The La Familia is a go team.
Right.
They need to go.
Yeah, there's no room for
this
cool-off time, but...
Oh!
That's how you play. That's how you play like a big man, Steve the
There
Kid.
we go, SDK.
It's a foul, but hey, try,
We love that. That's playoff basketball. That's CeleNation playoff basketball.
Yeah. If anything, it would have been, worse if he let him get that layup.
For sure. And then we were saying on the offensive end, he's not really being too aggressive. He's not worried about bumping, but on the defensive end, he's willing to. At least he's more aggressive to get that foul.
Yeah.
And he tried to get that block. To me, it looked like a block.
And you never know, it's with Dom down there, it's kind of a toss-up. He might call that, he might not. But.
For sure. I love how aggressive Dante's been. Look at that. Look at that. That's his shot.
Aggressive.
That's going in 9 times out of 10.
That's why they kind of let him take it. They're like, oh, that's not going in. But little do they know, he's actually nice from there.
He can sneak it up.
What a pass.
Way to jump straight up. Tone, you better shoot that. Great pass.
See, Horace was there. I feel like he should have got in front of him.
But that's what I was saying. Like, these guys, they're aggressive, so they'll bump you like kind of how Mike is.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, almost turned it over. Ooh.
Look at the ball handling.
Look at the ball control. And then he lays it. No call.
See,
Nick is not calling anything.
I feel like after oh! Wow. After you save the ball like that, I feel like you gotta pass it out.
Yeah, you sometimes.
Cause you got Phil. You got Phil, you know?
Yeah.
I know you're a great ball handler,
That's
but
true. That's the truth. Yeah, he hit a couple shots already. So I think that's why he's trying to get going. And then he has some sweet moves already.
True.
He's trying to be aggressive. That's kind of the same thing I was trying to do in my game.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to be aggressive.
Yeah.
But sometimes I do a little bit too much passing.
that's what we were saying. We were like, man, 1v1. I was telling you could hear it back. I was like, man, 1v1 is just so good at doing what he does best, making a 1v1 play out of things. And you had a couple shots and you passed them up, but most of those passes that you got, they were assists. So it's like, I understand your point of view.
Oh! Shot, Doc. They call it that for a reason. STK boys.
Tay, D time. Oh, runs into a brick wall.
He ran into the brick wall. Kyle beat him to the spot. I think that's Nick's first call of the game.
Yeah, you might be right.
He might average three whistle blows.
And one of them's a mistake.
Yeah.
he was breathing in.
I love the aggressive. Look at Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Vaughn.
That was smart by Tone, putting an aggressive defender like Shakespeare on D time.
Good move. Like I said, look, Dom and Mike are gonna have to carry the load in this reffing, in this officiating for this game.
Foul on who?
Taking Shakespeare out of the game.
Looks like Mike has a new gel product.
He said he have a new gel product.
Terrible. I can't have Walgreens.
Mike has a mob look sometimes. I like the slick back look.
Yeah,
It's
the mob,
like
the
a
mafia.
mobster.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Ash likes it too.
Chief, go get it.
Chief.
Be patient.
Look at that. They get downhill so well, and they draw so much attention. Even though it's because they're so like determined when they drive to the basket.
Yeah.
That's playoff basketball. They're gonna let those reaching fouls go.
And that's the thing. You sleep on it for a second, and they're taking it all the way.
And did you see how the La Familia is consistently moving?
Yeah.
They never start. And look how spread out this is. This is exactly what you want. Exactly what you want. And like I said, he jumps so high, it gives us so much time to draw a foul and enough time to finish.
He's definitely been La Familia's big weapon.
That's the La Familia show right now.
Oh yeah.
They say real men wear pink. That's what they say.
Yeah. I agree.
Behind you, Dad.
But if you're the Martians, it's not over. There's still time to fight back, but you've got to make those.
You see, he said push. They're slowing down. They're doing a great job controlling the pace of the game.
Yep.
They go fast when they want to. They go slow when they want to.
Yeah, they're keeping it at their pace.
Yeah. And look, this it's one-on-one. This is one-on-one basketball. Against the big. Yep.
Yep. Coach calling for Chief to stay there, run the clock down. We want the last possession.
Yep. And then shot dog, Roman, probing.
Yep. Methodical drive, can't hit, but Kyle's there to clean it up.
Shot dog is such a Swiss Army knife. Look at that. D time.
Oh, nice layup. There it is.
It's funny because Nick, I don't think, has taken the whistle out of his mouth once. But he hasn't used it yet.
It's constantly in his mouth. But
and then look, Nick looks so confused.
That's three on Phil.
Now Phil, delay of game warning for the Familia.
That's crazy because they call a foul on Phil.
yeah.
4 seconds after he backcourts. I don't get that. I don't understand it. I don't know if there's a delay with their eyeballs or there's a delay with the whistle. But
I would say delay whistle by me.
You call the bump, foul immediately.
Delay on
But
whistle by
once
Nick.
once it's in the back court,
Yeah.
and once it's a back court, you call it back court. Period. Clearly he was gonna bump in back court.
Day at the line.
How long do you think it took him to get pink socks that match his shoes?
A long time.
It would take me a very long time. I don't know where they sell pink socks. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, online probably.
Shot Doc rocking the only ankle socks on the court right now. Do you think that makes him more aerodynamic? Do you think that increases his
It probably does.
aerodynamicism?
I mean, from far away, it looks like he's not wearing any.
With the Don Morants, he might just dunk this game.
He said, watch.
Good rebound, Vaughn.
Tay.
Pushing the ball.
Oh, D time.
Yeah,
That was just good defense by Law.
Oh, no. What an assist. Could have been a lob.
42 to 21.
And this is the problem. Because Phil's going to hit it.
Oh,
and that's crazy.
shot clock cheese.
It's like Phil is always ready.
Always
to score.
ready, man.
Always ready to score.
42 to 24. The Martians have a long way to go if they want to get back in this one. We'll see what they got after a word from our sponsors.
This is attorney Rochelle Amat with Amat Law. I'm a Florida personal injury attorney specializing in auto accidents and slip and falls. I have years of experience recovering millions for my clients at one of the nation's top law firms. If you or a loved one find yourself in this unfortunate situation, make sure to call us today. It would be our honor to represent you. We're super excited to be part of CeleNation this season. Let's go Makos.
And we're back.
All right, I'm back in the booth.
Second half. Game 3.
I'm feeling willing, killing, chilling.
Freestyling out here. 42-24, La Familia up. Martians trying to claw their way back into this one.
It's 5 minutes.
As we were saying off air, we feel like, Phil just needs to take over. He's trying to be unselfish and facilitate.
And it's like he does need to, because if these guys are going to be aggressive, you want them to touch the ball early, because then we can trust that the shots they do shoot, they're at least comfortable and they're more likely to go in.
100%.
I think Dante definitely needs to. He can break the press, but he needs to show his other guys that they trust him. He can get it right back. They're willing to pass it right back to him, and he needs to try to swing that ball to Phil first.
Hey, let's go. Let's move it.
And if the Martians want to get back in, and Phil has to score those silent 40 points now,
Turn it 2-3. Just be smart. Move it at the ball. Don't stay 4 corners.
Oh, good steal by
Close
Marcos.
D-time taking it up. You know he's going for it. Good layup.
Oh, yeah.
Layup.
Good pass. I mean, good layup.
D-time's been in the lab for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, let's not stay 4 corners. Move.
If Deep Time can keep attacking down in the paint, could open up the floor.
Skip pass.
It's that weird sidestep that Braylon does. It's like you feel like he's prepping for a shot.
Great defense.
Oh, that's going to be Martians' ball.
Then you see how there's a delay. I think Nick buffers a little bit before he makes a call.
Yeah.
That's a foul.
Yeah.
And they almost didn't call it.
Yeah, Dom almost didn't call that foul.
Dom is saving the officiating this game. And it's surprising because Dom, from some people's perspective, isn't the best official, but from my angle right here, he's doing a great job.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that because he's on my team.
I was about to call.
Hold on. D-time missed that free throw. You got to convert on these free throws, especially being down like this. And look,
Yeah. Kyle Arts wanted to kind of.
and again, Dom is calling all the fouls. Mike trying to get a snack.
Yeah, keeping that protein up. You gotta get your protein.
Trying to get his calories.
Yeah,
in.
you got to.
I'm eating my sorrows away.
Oh yeah.
Shot dog for 3. No good.
I'm about to.
He can't blow the whistle. He's eating. Dante advances the ball up court.
Good move.
Like he's willing to do it himself.
That would have been a nice pass.
Chiefs going up.
Oh, misses the layup.
Passes it. Main saw it a mile away.
Man, man looking like a cornerback in football trying to steal that.
And this is what I like about Tone. A couple failed offensive possessions. Tone settles his guys down. Gives this guy a break. And Day-Day's first-year guy, right?
Day-Day? Yeah, it's first year.
First year in CeleNation, and I think he's doing a great job.
Oh, yeah.
He's definitely going to be a great player in this league.
Yeah. Stock price rises.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah, price going up.
Yep.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yep.
Uh-oh. And this is, and now look. I love the fact he's being aggressive, but.
Step back three.
And he'll hit that. And he'll hit that. Again.
His handles are nasty.
He just has to find that balance because unless he scores efficiently, he's going to tire himself out. Oh my God. Wow.
Slip and fall brought to you by Amat Law. Jesus.
Wow.
Tackling each other in midair.
Yeah, that looked like an episode of Dragon Ball Z.
It did.
Those boys were in the air battling.
We not jumping straight up?
I don't know if that was straight up, but
Let's go, D.
they was up though. They was up in
You
there.
got it. You got it.
Free throw. No
Oh,
good.
misses
Good
there.
Rebound, Marcos.
Good rebound.
And the foul count is low, so you can risk a couple fouls. Vaughn is a great person to have the
Risky
ball.
pass.
Pass it. Oh, look at D-Time being aggressive. And one.
Oh.
Almost. But I love that.
Dude,
They're forcing the refs to do their job.
Yeah, with the frame like D-Time, you wouldn't think he goes in that strong, but he does. He
He's
uses
going in
every part of his
strong,
frame, yeah. Every bit of length that he has, he uses it to try to get a foul, to try to make a score. And that's what I like about him. He's super, super aggressive.
Good free throw.
Especially here in the big moments.
Yeah, these big ones. And then look, it's 11-point game. The momentum shifting.
Yep, they still got 6 minutes to hit that mark you were telling.
Oh, and that's
dude, Braylon's so good at that.
And he said on me. On me, he didn't touch him.
I didn't see it on tape. If anything, it probably would have been on what's his face more.
Yeah, he's pleading his case right now. Yeah, but with Dante right now.
If anything, it was on Zambrano. That's what I was saying. But he didn't even touch him.
Yeah, Dante's trying to be aggressive. He's trying to lead his team from the front, and that's what you need because Phil kind of plays the Robin role sometimes, even though he's Batman.
Yeah.
Ball pressure. You're on horn.
But we just got to make sure he doesn't try to score so much that he's not getting his guys involved.
100%. They tip the ball.
Yeah,
That was that.
And look at Dom being aggressive.
So it's going to be a backcourt violation. La Familia gets the ball. And if you're the Martians, you don't want these kind of turnovers.
Yeah. And I don't like La Familia slowing this down. They make good decisions, so they don't have to speed it up. But I think they need to. Yeah, they need a little bit of that. They need to maintain the gap. They grow the gap. And see, this is what I don't like.
Oh, splits the defense. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, going up against the taller guy of the court. Oh,
you gotta get that board. Look at D-Time.
Oh,
look at D-Time.
What a series of events there.
And now he's going for it. He's going for it. He's going for it. Great shot.
That was a great shot. He kind of lulled Maine into thinking he was gonna go straight up for it, but he just stopped on, pulled it up beautifully. Oh man,
yeah,
good defense by Horace.
Go, man.
Personnel. I saying Phil is to be locked in.
Tay is hot from the 3-point line.
Phil, come on, get locked in, brother.
It's only a 10-point game.
There's no language you could speak to the refs to get them to call more fouls. At all. Not in this league.
No. Oh man, that cut was nasty. Oh no. A rare mistake made by Chief.
And then look at Braylon. He's saying call another timeout.
D-time.
He sees the momentum shifting.
What a
look
floater.
at that. And he's going for it.
Can't hit.
Great observation, Mike. Foul on 8.
But you see right there, D-time, he's starting to get the La Familia to break down or collapse on him. That's when he pass it out to Phil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let him start getting hot from the 3-point line.
I don't know if that's a good sub on Ziggy. he doesn't see the aggressiveness as inspiring, but he's getting the boards.
Yeah,
he's hustling on defense.
Yeah,
you got to reward that guy. He made a mistake, maybe. He made a mistake or two, but you can't take him out. And now look, you got a bunch of guys on Martians right now watching the ball.
Good job by Steve the Kid to get in his face, or Sterling's face.
Yeah. And then that's a shot. Pass, good ball movement. And that's the kid gets on the board.
And
the famous jog. The famous jog.
Yeah, the famous jog.
Yeah. He looks like he just finished a 5K every time he runs.
But that's what Uno has to do. Cut to the paint.
Yeah.
Easy layup.
And so this is the thing. They're down by 8 points. Mm-hmm. So they're in a great spot. They're in a great spot to where they can really make a difference. And La Familia is not trying to put their foot on the gas. They're kind of coasting right now.
Right, coasting. Yeah. They kept the pedal pushed down to a certain pace, and they've been keeping that same pace the whole time.
La Familia's on cool control.
Yeah, while the Martians are just flooring it.
Yeah, they're flooring it. They're trying to catch up. Mm-hmm. They're playing with a sense of urgency. Yeah. And you could argue that some of the plays they should have slowed it down or swung the ball a little bit more. But you rather the guys all try to get your misses out early. You know what I'm saying? Try to be aggressive. Worst comes to worst, you miss. You feel me? But and obviously you turn the ball over. But I love the aggressiveness of these guys. If they can kind of harness it a little bit and put the ball at the right spots, I think they can cut this lead and eventually take advantage of this game.
Yeah, you're correct. And no lead is safe here in CeleNation League.
Mike,
I feel like they should bring D-Time back in the game.
I definitely think they should bring D-Time to you. And then I definitely think Mike should get a drink next time he eats a sub. That is diabolical.
You got it.
Behavior, brother.
He came prepped.
You're definitely not going to be able to call the call now. The whistle is not going to be wet enough.
Who's laughing right now?
They're getting on Dom's case.
Okay.
But they need to get on Mike's case right now.
Parker is laughing. That's what it was. I was like, who's laughing like that?
Yeah, Parker, a key part in CeleNation. Key part. Without his trash talk, I don't know what this league would be. Oh, look at the Kobe's on Chief right now. I'm sorry.
Rigatone with the ball.
Look at Tone. Beautiful jab steps. Beautiful.
They left Braylon open in the paint like that.
That's a guaranteed foul.
Steve, Uno. Good job by Steve getting in front of him, making him earn his points.
Yeah, great job by STK, not giving him enough free, and they have a couple fouls to give. Nick uses the whistle for the second time this game. Love to see it.
Will he hit three?
Do you think he knew the size of the shirt before he put it on?
That is a long shirt.
That's a big shirt. It got a retro look. Oh, man. All right. Let's see what Tay's going to bring us this half. Yeah, Vaughn needs to make sure he rolls off that screen. Horace is going for it. I love the aggressive. Oh, Tone with the box out. Chief. Chief's a hole. He's pulling.
It's whenever he does that little sidestep, he's pulling it.
Yeah. And this is again why Tone is such a great coach, because he called the timeout, got his guys readjusted, and now they're back. Looks like they put a little bit more energy back into the game.
And one! A chance to make it a 10-point game again.
Toad? That was rude.
And they're almost at that 10-minute mark you were talking about. They're going to make it a game here, I feel.
I think they're going to make it a game.
Steve the Kid just needs to play with confidence, I feel.
No, I think Steve the Kid's playing well. He looks a little winded.
Yeah, he looks like worried.
He's giving the effort. I think he's giving the effort. He's not giving away anything free.
He's fighting for the rebounds. There we go.
Yeah, call that. Did Nick make another? Did Nick blow the whistle again?
No, that was Mike.
Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Good call, though, reaching.
Ash doing a great job keeping the scoreboard online intact.
And the technical producer with all the camera angles.
She really does it all. She makes great cookies.
Like I said, great cookies. Like I said, ESPN, they're there. Put a portfolio together.
Somebody's going to zoom in on Ash's nails. Shout out to her stylist. Or what's it called?
Nail tech, yeah.
Nail tech, yeah. For sure. All right, back to the action. Look, I love the aggressiveness. Great cut. Oh,
okay. Yeah, Martians touched it, I guess.
and then Tone spin move.
Turns around.
Float. Oh,
Okay.
that would suck the life out of the Martians.
Good defense by the by SDK there, putting his hands up.
What the guys say to be like,
They got Vaughn or even
he took the gravity right out of the building. Jump ball. Somebody's clapping really hard. 10-point game, 9 minutes, 22 seconds.
And then it was the other guy. I had him mixed up.
Tune into the next video.
Okay.
Who we got next? Mambas versus who?
It's gonna be Mambas versus Panthers.
Mambas versus Panthers. That's gonna be a great game. Look at
Sterling
Shakespeare.
with a 3.
Yeah, they needed his presence. I think he has 3 threes right now. That's essentially the La Familia's lead right there.
Yep.
Look at that. Look at the hands and still being aggressive. But they're not calling it.
Nope, no fouls here.
And then that turned into a free bucket.
Sweet.
Oh, he missed the dunk.
Sweet miss of the day.
Sweet miss of the day. And look at Shakespeare. Look, and the theatrics. But you gotta love that effort from La Familia.
Oh yeah.
Everybody plays like they got that dog in them.
Oh yeah, they're fighting to the death.
And they're up, and that's something you gotta love. Yeah. They're playing like that. They're playing like they're down, and they're up right now.
I mean, that's what you expect for a game here, or for a team here in the playoffs.
Daddy got the steal. And then look at that.
Oh!
No call, Nick. That's what we need to change his name to. No call,
Nick.
Look at that. Being aggressive. Oh, good move. Fighting. Yeah.
Oh man,
there's ice on the whistle right now. Braylon, he's going for it.
Oh,
great pass. Oh, he missed it. And then they called that foul.
They called that foul?
I'm about to unplug my headphones.
They called that
one? Jesus Christ. Can I flip this table? Do we pay for this table? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. What happened again? What happened? What? Oh, can I say I was flip the table? Yeah, I'm joking.
It looks like he got hit low.
They need to have a ref timeout and get this officiating together. And then this is what was happening in the Makos Coyotes game. A bunch of sauces on the court. The camera guys cleaning up the court. And the clock is running and the team is down right now. This burns into the morale of the team that's down because they're working their ass off. You see hands on their knees. They're working their ass off right now.
Yeah,
and they're cleaning up.
And it's
but
just
they're not stopping the clock. They should stop the clock.
The referee got to tell me to stop the clock.
Wait, Mike said in the playoffs the clock doesn't stop. I don't know.
Yeah, the whole season I think it doesn't stop for that.
But no, it has to stop because if somebody gets injured, that's something we might work on next season. Yeah, they do. And I believe that's when you should use it.
Yeah, but I think
it doesn't make it fair.
Mike spoke about it last game, saying that it's just because of the time window. That's the only reason why they do that. Because
the fees are raising for CeleNation with good reason, but I think that should also contribute to being able to have extra time to do those little things because I think that makes a difference. It does make a difference.
Yeah, it's
a whole hour.
Yeah, it's a whole time crunch, and I think it's the gym. It's the gym that
add $10 more to the fee. You know what I mean? Let's get that extra hour. Let's get that extra side down.
Ooh,
D time. Oh, it's a good move. They're pushing the ball up court. Yep. Oh yeah, way to be aggressive.
Day, man, he's just so good.
They might have 15 points already. Look at D time. Layup with the left. That's
tough, but it looked good.
Pushing the ball again. Look at them.
That might be it, honestly.
That was 4 quick points. 4 quick points.
Down 19.
6 quick points.
And a foul finally called for the Martians.
And then, now look at that. La Familia got time because of the wet floor. They got time to kind of regroup. Any second they have to be able to have a conversation. Any second they have to be able to have a conversation, it does too much for them. And now look, now we got what we didn't want is Phil out of the game. I could probably sub for him. Wow. And that's what you don't want. At the end of the day, I could understand it, but it's really the ref's fault. I'm not joking. I'm being dead serious. It's the ref's fault because they're not. The guys are getting beat up. As a good basketball player, the first job is to protect. Look at Dom sitting down. I don't know what's happening right now. Like,
in all fairness, before the game started, I told both teams this is a playoff game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let
if he does that,
be physical.
Yeah.
I said it before we started the game. I said I'm gonna let both sides be physical. Play through the contact and don't stop.
What's up? That's we can't have that as their number one pick. We can't have Phil leaving.
That he just pulled what's it called, Antonio Brown.
Yeah, for sure. He just pulled it, Antonio Brown. And if Mike is doing his job and making sure that he's letting the players know, hey, it's going to be a little bit more physical,
and every time
you can't be mad at that.
I've explained to them why I didn't call a certain call.
Yeah.
If they have an advantage on offense and Familia's fouling them intentionally, I'm letting them play through it so that they can go to score. It's stopping the game.
What's the problem is that Nick is not using his whistle enough and Dom is, and so now they're reaping the negative effects of that because now they're going. Good take. And you got to fight to the death right now. You got to leave it all on the floor.
Even if you got to shoot a couple bing bong shots, just don't just lay down and die.
There's no laying down.
Hey, man, you're running. That's you.
And then, now this is when the splits come in handy. And he hit. Rebound. That's why D-Time should have stayed in the game. This is why D-Time should have stayed in the game.
Yeah, it's like a Rocky Balboa fight. Yeah, you're getting beat up, but you got to get back off that stool.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta throw it back.
Yep. Keep your chin down and just start letting it fly.
Yep. Get up! Yeah. You never heard that? Dude, get on TikTok, brother.
Get on TikTok.
And then, and just
that might be all she wrote.
That is all she wrote because the officiating. I don't want to talk any trash about the officiating because at the end of the day, these guys are volunteering. You know what I mean? But him calling that foul now versus the fouls that were happening to Martians earlier, it's just, again, it kills your morale. And Vaughn's playing a little passive this game. Horace is going to shoot that no matter what.
We got a board.
We got to convert. Look at Dante.
Good job by Fonzo. Braylon gonna dunk.
Oh wow! Sweet miss of the day. And look at the guy still hustling, making up for it.
Traveler.
Yeah. Braylon needs to do what Phil just did after that.
Just do it.
Match up.
And Dante shooting it. No doubt about it.
Yep. And you hear the aggressiveness for Coach Tone. Like he knows that they're gonna win the game, but it doesn't matter.
He's building good habits.
Yeah, he is.
He's building good habits. He missed that.
Go, man.
It sets the tone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. And look, you see Horace is fighting today, and that's we gotta love that.
Lets the other teams know that we're just not gonna lay down and be lazy. We're gonna fight all the way till the end and make you guys feel it.
And then it says a lot. The next game they play.
Yep.
Oh, that's so tough.
Yeah, La Familia just playing with no mercy.
No mercy. It's about to be the 21 rule.
Slow down.
No, it's not. And then get it to Shakespeare.
Oh, good passing, man. Here comes Maine. Oh, no foul call there.
Get back.
And then look, Horace.
Good take.
Good bucket. I wish I could see it, but Mike is poorly positioned. And then look at this. A timeout.
Only how we playing?
Is that the last one?
Ups. what is that? 27? No, 17. Up 17 and calling a timeout to make sure the guys are still doing everything we want them to do up until the buzzer sound.
Yeah, he's keeping them disciplined.
I think we could have used our timeouts a little bit better in DeMaco's game, but because we had 4 at the last. But it's not just on Luke, you know what I'm saying? Because again, Luke is a player captain, and he's done a great job. You know what I'm saying? That's on us. Us as the guys like me, Dom.
No, yeah.
You know, we got to use these timeouts a little bit better because then maybe we could have
added some time on the clock. Yeah, basically, because you stopped it. Yeah.
And then with stuff like the floor getting wet and 3 minutes coming off the clock, you know,
it's tough. Yeah, it's a tough situation.
Yeah, La Familia came out on demon time today.
Oh yeah.
And even listen to Tone. He said up 17, saying we're bullshitting.
Yeah. Coach Tone wants that championship for sure.
He wants it bad. But that type of enthusiasm, that type of like mental fortitude, being up 17 and saying, "Hey, yo, we're fucking up. Like, get this shit together." Sorry, I don't want to get demonetized, but I'm just repeating the words from Tone.
It's all right. I don't want to get canceled.
I don't want to get canceled.
You kept it pretty clean so far. I'm pretty sure Mike will bleep it out. As long as you don't do it constantly, because that's going to be a lot of work. Editing.
I want to use my Aunt Scalco voice. What are we doing out there, guys? Look at this. And then this is showtime. He's not going to miss this one. Oh, yeah, and he's yelling, go. Good strip. Good strip. Shakespeare, secure the rebound. Pass it up.
Yeah, you keep your players, playing discipline 100%. Yeah. Play smart, though, because you don't want to drain the energy as well.
In the NBA, but you don't be careful, don't get injured.
Yeah.
Doing this. Another missed layup. Yeah, brother needs a timeout. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All up, brother. Like, no chances. They're giving no chances. D-time.
Now you're back to stopping. Pain in the ass.
D-time.
We'll make that.
And the car got to start back. Got to start the car game.
Oof. Fonzo.
Everybody's on the board for La Familia. I don't know if Maine got a bucket.
I think, I don't know.
D-time. He hit that. Good shot. Gets his own rebound. Mid-range. Good. Great game for D-time. Definitely going to increase his draft stock.
That point where they took him out of the game,
yeah, it made a difference. It made a difference. Yeah. They did close the lead still, but they needed his aggressiveness on the boards. Has Maine got a bucket? Got it.
Fonzo makes a 3-point shot.
That's mercy rule right there. We can call it. Delay game.
Yeah, 71-50. I mean, great job by La Familia, having a great game, not giving up, showing their aggressiveness and that they're a force to be reckoned with here in these playoffs.
Yeah.
La Familia's going to take it 71-50.
Great game.
Thank you guys for joining us here for Game 3. Game 4 against the Mambas and the Panthers is here next. Don't miss it.